Hello and welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of September 9th, 2015. So let's get right into it. It's a 5-week month this week, so hopefully all the weeks will be spread out a little bit. This week's a little bit bigger for my pull list than, it's about the same. I did pick up a couple variant covers, and seems like everything I order from previews, t-shirts, and other stuff from previews all tends to not come spread out. It all tends to clump together. So I'm going to show you what I got from today that was just clumped together. So first up on the pull list is Batman number 44. This is the Jacques art issue with Snyder and it looks like Azzarello writing. So it's kind of a in-between issue. I have not actually read the 3 prior issues to this, so yeah, I'm a little behind. Some titles I'm about 4 months behind on because that was summertime and I did not have a lot of time to read. So I'm slowly catching up. Batman has been on the pile to get read as soon as possible, but it keeps getting pushed back because, I don't know, I kind of want to save it to the end because I like reading the good stuff towards the end. So that's Batman 44. Next up we have Catwoman number 44. I actually just got caught up with Catwoman number 43 today. So yeah, I get another issue. So I'm gonna have to quickly read this as fast as possible so I can get caught up with the other stuff. So, but I've been enjoying Catwoman so far. It's really cool to see her leading the crime family and trying to get all that stuff figured out. So yeah, but Catwoman 44. Next up we have Earth 2 Society number 4. I've gotten caught up with this one. I've enjoyed it so far. It's a different take on Earth 2, kind of a different feel, but I've still been enjoying it. So yeah, Earth 2 Society number 4. Next up we have Harley Quinn Road Trip Special number 1. It looks like the Gotham City Sirens are going on a road trip. Yeah, looks just like a fun issue. I'm not caught up with Harley Quinn, so I need to sit down and catch up with her. But yeah, so yeah, it's good stuff, good stuff. Next up we have Ninjak number 7. Not caught up, need to get caught up. Enjoyed what I've read so far, so yeah. Next up is Outcast number 12. I think I'm a couple issues behind on this. Outcast is a slow burn. It's okay. I enjoy it for what it is. Is it like Walking Dead caliber or Incredible caliber for our Kirkman stuff? Not really. I still like it, so I'm curious to see where it goes and you know how the story unfolds. So yeah, Outcast number 12. Next up we have Starfire number 4. I've read issue 1. I need to read issue 2, 3, and now 4. So yeah, so hopefully I can get caught up with some Starfire. But I enjoyed the first issue, so I'm looking forward to reading the others. Then we have the new Suicide Squad number 12. Looks like Harley's just walking around on a bunch of dead people. Some of them look like dead Harleys. I don't know. A little bit behind on this one, but looking to get caught up as soon as possible. So I picked up some variants this week. It is Green Lantern variant month for the 75th anniversary of Green Lantern. Last week's were not that great. I didn't really like any of them, so I didn't pick them up. But this week there were some cool ones, especially cool ones with titles that I already pick up, so I wanted to grab those. But Batman 44 had a Tony Daniel cover that looked pretty cool and had Batman wielding the lantern. So yeah, cool stuff there. And the Batman logo, if you can tell, is actually kind of a greenish tint, so I thought that was a nice addition. Probably the best Green Lantern cover, variant cover that I've seen so far is for Catwoman or 44. She's obviously gotten all of these lantern rings, and she's just loving every second of it. Great, great cover. So I highly recommend you snag that one up if you're a person who likes variants. Then Harley Quinn's Road Trip Special number 1 had a variant cover. This one is the girls all in bikinis on top of a car that's pulling a trailer with Bizarro in it. So, I don't know, just fun. Liked it, decided to get it. It's the, I think it's like the 1 in 10. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the, it's a little bit more difficult to get. So it's not a 50-50. So if you like that cover, ask your shop about it, see if they got it, because you might have to search around. Starfire number 4 had a Green Lantern variant cover, but I thought it was cool, so I decided to grab that one. And then last up, the new Suicide Squad number 12 had a Green Lantern cover. Not necessarily the best, but it's got Deadshot, it's got Harley, it's cool. So yeah. So that's it for the stuff that I brought home from my collection. That's on my actual pull list. Now it's on to the read list. These, again, are the titles that I read to stay kind of caught up and current on comics, since there's so many out there, and I work at a shop, and I need to know stuff that's going on. So first up is Action Comics number 44. Tagline is Lies. Superman stuff's been okay since they, after Convergence. I'm curious to see where they go with it. I know not a lot of people aren't happy with where Superman is right now. Critics love it, but again, I think that it's going to take a little bit to get to it. But it's a lot better than some of the stuff that we've had prior. So the next up we have A-Force number 4. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best thing I read from the Marvel Secret Wars, but still checking it out. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Great one from Secret Wars from Marvel is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. This is issue 5. I've really enjoyed this one so far. Slott's been doing a good job with this Secret Wars title. So yeah, so it's probably on a lot of people's top list for the Secret Wars tie-in books that you want to check out. Another one that's probably up there on most people's list for the Secret Wars tie-in books that you want to be reading is Civil War, and issue 4 comes out today. Yep, I've been enjoying it. I'm curious to see more. Excited to be back in the Civil War world. Yeah, enjoying that one. The fun one from Secret Wars is the giant size little Marvel AVX. It's just fun. It's got young stuff. It's cute. Something you can read with the kids. Yeah. Next up is one that has an exceedingly long title. And I actually double-checked the inside to see how I should put it on the blog and how I should look for it on Comixology. So when I link it, and also just in general, how should I write this damn thing? But it is... You ready? Journey to Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, Shattered Empire. Yeah, that's the full title. This extra Star Wars here isn't included. So this is issue 1. So this is leading us up supposedly to The Force Awakens, which comes out in December. I am super excited for Star Wars. I can't wait to check it out with everybody on opening night or a opening night release plan. It's going to be exceedingly busy, but I'm really, really looking forward to checking out the new Star Wars. I know Force Friday was this past Friday, and people went crazy for tons of Star Wars stuff. I actually stopped by my local Target to see the chaos, and their Star Wars toy department was just tore up. It was disgusting. I am hopefully going to somehow maybe get a BB-8 android, which I'm really super excited about. It looks like it does barely anything, but I don't care. It's a droid that you can control that rolls around. It's cool. So I know a couple of our listeners got one. Karen Chu, who's on Good Job Brain, got one, and she posted a little video of it. It looks so fun to mess around with. So yeah, hopefully I can get one of those down the road. And if I do, I will definitely be doing an unboxing video for that. Moving on my read list, we have JLU, or Justice League United, number 13. I'm not too sure how I feel about this book. 11 and 12 just didn't really capture my interest, and I don't know if I'm really going to keep going with it. It's kind of sad because Jeff Lemire did a decent job with the first part of it, and now it's kind of just floundering. So hopefully it finds its footing and gets better. Next up is another one that's probably on a lot of people's Secret Wars tie-in top 5, top 10, whatever list, and that's Planet Hulk number 5. So we're going to see what unfolds with Cap and him looking for Bucky in the Greenland. So yeah. Next up is a really fun title, crossover title that's come out. It's on issue 3 now, and that's Star Trek / Green Lantern. I forgot, the Spectrum War is what it's called. First 2 issues were really fun. I'm looking forward to reading issue 3. Just overall, just good stuff. Decent crossover. I like the characters on both ends that are being combined. So yeah. We'll see how that goes. And then finally on my read list is Star Wars Darth Vader number 9. This is just really, really solid title. I've been loving it ever since the beginning. I highly, highly recommend you check out the Star Wars Darth Vader, Star Wars regular book, Lando, all that. It's all been good. Princess Leia was a little weak, but, hey, can't win them all. There's a couple titles I was not able to bring home. and that's All-Star Section 8, number 4. I took it off my pull list and put it on my read list just because I'm not following the characters from Hitman, so they're new to me, so I don't really have a huge vested interest. Then there's a book called Diesel number 1 from Boom. Looks like an interesting number 1 issue to check out, so if you do get a chance, check it out. I'm going to hopefully be able to check it out on Monday, but we'll see. Then we have Korvac Saga number 4. Okay, it's not the best. And then Secret Wars 2099 number 5, which is it's okay. It's fun. There was one book on my pull list that I wasn't able to get because we were shorted our copies, which was Unity number 22, so that'll be coming in a few weeks, so I'll have that in a few weeks. Now on to the stuff that seems to pile on whenever it comes in. I got a couple t-shirts, and of course they're Harley Quinn t-shirts. So first up is the nurse one. Let's check the full-legged one. Pretty cool. Like Harley. Gonna have a new shirt. Awesome, awesome stuff. The next one looks even more cool, and I think I'm just going to open it right now because I really, really want to see the full picture of this shirt because it just looks fucking awesome. Sorry for the swearing. Is another Harley Quinn shirt. Check it out right there. I'm not too much of a fan of like the full body decal shirts, but I like this one. This is kind of the Batman one from Arkham Knight, I believe it is. Normally yeah, it looks like Arkham Knight. Yep, pretty cool. Like it. Gotta love it. And then finally, something else came in. It was the DC Comics Bombshells puzzle. I like puzzles. I don't really do too many puzzles. Don't really have time for puzzles. But when cool puzzles come out, I try and pick them up. This one, flip it around so you can see what the actual big, huge image is. It's all of the Bombshell girls so far that they're going to come out with. I need to get those Harley statues so bad. I have the Zatanna. She's great. I might get the Black Canary. That one looks cool. Batgirl, nope. Catwoman, I'm waiting. It's awesome. Poison Ivy, as you can tell, I have right there. I'm not a big fan of the Wonder Woman one. The Katana one looks sick. I can't wait for them to do that one. This is Mara. I'm not too particular on that one. Hawk Girl's okay. Star Girl's okay. And then Supergirl, no. I'm not going to get all the Bombshell statues, but I'm probably going to get a fair amount of them. But this is just a cool kind of collage of what they've had so far. And it's a puzzle, and I like puzzles. So, yeah. So that's it. Pretty much it. We recorded episode 226 of the Comic Conspiracy tonight. So check that out. There's also might be something on the front of that for something that we are going to have for our Patreon listeners, I believe. But yeah, check that out. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle's @BrockSager. You can find this on my YouTube channel. I can't remember what my YouTube channel URL is or whatever. You can go to conspiratorbrock.com, and every week these links are posted, or the videos posted, with a list of all the titles that I picked up, all right there, nice and easy for you. There's digital links on those two Comics Conspiracy's digital storefront through Comixology. If you buy through that, you help out the store, you help out me. Thanks, appreciate it. To all our Patreon listeners, we do appreciate everything you donate. We had a bunch of people donate for last month, and I think that was due to the Bryce Briefly that we had up for Patreon listeners. So if you are a Patreon listener, you got us exclusive content there. So yeah, become Patreon for as little as $1, and you can get some extra content. So that's pretty much it for this week. It's freaking hot here. It's super, super hot. And Ryan Higgins is getting married on Saturday. And I'm going to that wedding, and it's in the middle of the day, and it's supposed to be hot. So I just got to get used to the hot, hot weather. I'm going to shut this video off and turn my little fan on while I finish processing all this stuff for the evening. But I do appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that stuff. Leave comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the Bleez opening video. Hopefully going to be able to get to doing some more opening videos. But yeah. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.